you doing? So I'm Armando from the 414 Morning Podcast, and we're here to talk about, yes, what made you fall in love with the game?
I got scars unhealed, that money can't fix it. My brother turned a snake just for that quickly. Gay love, they gay hate, cause they mind will sick. I was 30 in the clock, cause the pot got thick. Damn, change ain't change, only change switch clips. Gotta ride with that drum, keep that clip by my hip. See the pain in my verse every time you hear me spit. They told me keep my circle tight, but that bitch.
What was that moment where you know this was for you? What was that moment where you realized this is my baby right here? When did you realize, even if you didn't play, when did you realize you fell in love with the game, right? What moment, what player, was it Michael Jordan dunking on Matumbo, giving him this? Was it LeBron James against Iguodala with the chase down block? Was it Steph Curry shooting threes and turning around before the ball going to the net? Was it Ray Allen in the corner, right? To save the legacy of so many players, right? Was it Jesus Shuttlesworth himself? What made you fall in love with the game? Was it Shaq and his dominance? Was it Kobe beating Bryant? Was it Allen Iverson, right? When he stepped on the court as a rookie, bam, bam. 2020, and he hit Jordan with the famous Allen Iverson crossover, right? What made you fall in love with the game? Was it Bill Russell? Was it Magic and his passing ability? Was it Larry Bird? Right? What made you say, this sport right here, this is for me? What made you fall in love with the game? I can share something for me. It was Michael Jordan. I won't lie. And most people, it might be Michael Jordan. And it was just the swag, the way he carried himself. It was the sheer will not to lose. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to think I was MJ. I used to practice that. And we all know, as fans of the sport, we get that hanger, you bend it, right? You put it on the door, you get that sock, you ball it up. Oh, it was a lot of 1v1s in a room. Oh yeah, practice that, had the tongue up. Right? And then when you got older, took that milk crate, put it up in the alley on one of those poles, out there. I might be preaching to the crowd right now, right? But that's where you learn to perfect your game. Oh, right? And that's where I fell in love with it, was MJ. So I did everything. I took the rocks. I did the calf raises, everything. Oh yeah, I thought I was MJ for real. That's how I realized I wasn't. And then I saw Ray Allen. I'm like, yeah, I can do that right there. I can shoot. I can do that, right? So it came from MJ to Ray Allen because I can shoot. It's one thing I can do. I can shoot, right? And non-stop movement. So that was something that just made me fall in love with the game. And really, I'm gonna say when Ray Allen dunked on T-Mac, right? And that was when I was just like, this is something that I want to do. But I could just even share a story which made me want to quit basketball in general. I remember sixth grade, I was a little tall, for a sixth grader, and I had great defense. Although I could shoot, we had some players on our team, you would have thought that they was from the Dominican Republic, right? You know how those Dominicans, they be coming over saying that they 14, but they really 21? I had two of those players on my team. They was man-childs. They had mustache and everything up in the sixth grade. I was like, sir, you look like you can cheat this class. But we had them on the team. So my job was just to hold defense. I accepted my role. But then, 5 seconds left. The ball bounced off the rim. It bounced in the corner. We are winning. I see my sister in the crowd. My mama came to her first game to see her boy play, her son play. I was full of myself. The ball bounced off. Slow motion. I could see the ball just rotating and rotating. In my mind, I might just get the rebound. But I don't know why, I felt everybody in the gym say, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. Now, they probably didn't say that in real life, but that's what I heard. So I'm sticking to what I heard, right? So I get the ball, as I rise up to shoot the ball, I see a dude running at me. And he jumped. In my mind, I'm like, I got this. And as I went to flick it, boom! Boy, hit me right in the face. Oh yeah, he blocked me. I was through. I was through. I was through with everything. I was like, nope, not anymore. I'm good. I'm good. But then I fell back in love with the sport, right? Because I played on AAU teams against some great guys, and I realized, like, you know what? Maybe this basketball thing for me is real. And then in middle school, I had this game where we was losing by like probably 16, 17 points within 5 minutes. I came in here like 6 threes. I was even from myself where I came, got the rebound. I could have put it up for the layup to tie the game up. Nope, I grabbed a rebound, ran all the way to the corner, turned around and shot the 3, hit it. So, interesting fact about that game too, I scored 54 points in middle school, right? But the interesting thing about that is I had this friend of the family, he took me to the game, right? He was this dude that, I'm just telling you, straight up prison ball. He fouled you. You ain't getting a shot up. Nope, not at all. You better not cry about it either, because he's from the streets. So you just check up and keep playing ball. But that made me tough, right? That helped me be able to get my shot off. That helped me play against kids and people, that was bigger than me. And I figure if I can play with these adults, people my size, nothing. So, make a long story short, he picked me up. They were smoking. I said they were smoking, right? I don't smoke. So I'm in the van as middle school. I'm taking all this in. I'm taking all this in. Like all I see is puff pass, puff pass, puff pass, puff. I don't know how many it was in rotation, but it seemed like it was a lot, right? Threw up the deuces, thank you for the ride, everything. I get into the locker room. This is me. Get into the locker room. I'm all ready, right? I'm like, I need to go get the ball ready for all that. I need a feel for this. I need to get a feel for this right quick, coach. I need to get a feel for this right quick. He like, Diaz, are you okay? I'm good, coach. Are you tired, Diaz? I just need to get a feel for this. Coach, you got any snacks? Yeah, nothing to eat. No banana, no orange, fruit snacks, honey bun, collard greens, something. I'm hungry a little bit, coach. Yeah. No, we good, coach. We good, coach. Yeah, we good, coach. He like, Diaz, have you been smoking pot? I'm like, nah, coach, I'm good. I'm feeling good, everything. Like, coach, I'm on cloud nine. Literally, I'm like, coach, I'm good. Make a long story short, 2 halves later, 54 points. 54 points. 54 points. I was feeling good. I'm like, hey, bro, you gotta take me to the game every day. I was feeling good, but that was my love for the game. That helped me fall in love with the game. Like, even if when I had my major injury where I fractured my tibia in 25 different places, it was off a rebound when I was in G League, where it was the D League back then. It's like it fell on my leg. And then even me rehabbing at a high school gym will make me fall in love with the game again, because rehab ain't no joke. Rehab is something serious. I can see why athletes, go through depression and have some dark times, because you are by yourself. You're trying to get better. You can't do the things that you want to do. And I was in one of those funks. I won't lie. Until I was rehabbing at the high school, and I was practicing moves. I was practicing different things, and some of the players from the high school team was like, hey, can you teach me that spin move? Can you teach me that euro? Can you teach me, some of those post moves and stuff? So that helped me fall in love with the game, because, yeah, I was a good scorer and stuff, but I feel like you become a better player when you can teach the stuff that you do, because that allows you to be very detailed, right? And that allows you to be able to figure out different stuff in your own game, because now you have to break down the game to someone that doesn't know it, or footwork, or ball placement and stuff. So that made me fall in love with the game again, because I was able to pass my gift on to different individuals. And to me, that helped me prolong my career also, because now I was able to play a lot smarter. I was able to look at the game differently, because, sitting back, I can't play, but I can watch game film. I can watch defenses. I can watch tendencies. I can watch different stuff. So it was my time to play. Yeah, I was scoring, but I was doing it more effectively now, because now I was able to look at, okay, this is my spot. How can I maximize getting shots or scoring opportunities in this spot right here? Or when somebody's doing this, I can do that. And if they do this, I can do that. So now it came to no longer was I looking at the player in front of me and saying, all right, once I get past him, it's a bucket. Now my thought process changed, where I'm like, I know I'm getting past him. So now I'm looking at the second wave of defenders, because I know if I do this, he has to do this, which I can do this. So that's what that allowed me to do when I was rehabbing, to have that ability and that confidence. So that really made me fall more in love with the game in general. So what's your story? What made you fall in love with the game? And like I said, you might not be an athlete, you might not have played, but what was your moment where you fell in love with the game? It could be watching your kids play. It could be coaching. It could be watching some of your favorite players. So what's the reason why you fell in love with this? Why do you love the sport? What are some of your favorite stories? Drop it in the comments. Right? I am Orlando from the 414 Morning Podcast. It's very real.
I got scars unhealed, that money can't fix it. My brother turned to snake just for that quickly. Gave love, they gave hate, cause they mind will sick. And I was 30 in the clock, cause the pot got thick. Saying change ain't change, only change switch clips. Gotta ride with that drum, keep that clip by my hip. See the pain in my verse every time you hear me spit. They told me keep my circle tight, but that bitch